During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzin', what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot hair.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it. Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Hey! Oh! Bada bing! Welcome, everybody. Hey, it's Tuesday. It's Revenge of the Sis. What a fucking week so far, huh?
Yeah, crazy.
It's been crazy, huh?
It's only fucking Tuesday. Wild.
Congratulations to Israel. You guys are killing it.
Yeah. By it,
you guys are getting everything you want. I gotta say, begrudgingly, congratulations to your Dolphins. They beat the Jets.
I mean,
They beat the Jets.
okay. Jets. Everyone beats the Jets. It's the Jets.
I know. I was just trying to soften the blow from the whole Tyreek Hill thing and his leg going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, it's fine.
But they beat the Jets.
I'm a college football man this year anyway.
That's
Miami
it.
Hurricanes,
That is-
number 2 in the
that is-
nation.
by the way, that is
playing
the-
FSU this week at number 8.
The ba-
Number 8.
The battle cry. The battle cry of every true Floridian is Florida for some reason dominates in sports, but for some reason our pro football teams suck dick, right? So everybody in Florida literally they're always Homer.
I'm a Hurricanes fan, actually.
Yeah, he's a Dolphins fan that shrinks into the bushes like Homer, and then every Floridian
come out
does
with
this, and then they go,
you.
yeah, you know what? Fine, but the fucking Gators look great. Like, they always fall back on a different team and go, because every Florida college team is great. But for some reason, we don't.
Yum's going to beat the shit out of FSU, by the way. FYI.
But they're doing good. Israel's doing good, and I think that's the important thing. Aaron Imholt's going to jail. I'd say
For what?
for being a hack.
Well, they're arresting people for that now?
Just kidding.
Holy fuck.
He would have gotten life.
God, I'm fucked, bro. I'm so fucked.
All right, let's go.
It all starts with physical fitness and appearance. If the Secretary of War can do regular, hard PT, so can every member of our joint force.
So he's like, dude, I lift. You got to fucking lift, bro.
Can I describe how I feel about this man? Because I have very complicated feelings about this guy.
Please, I'd love to hear it.
It's like, on paper, and looking at him, right? Everything about this guy, on paper, to me, should be like an easy sell. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this guy's a Chad. This guy rules. This is what we need, right? But there is something about him that's I don't like or trust. I don't know what it is. He just comes off to me like fake and a worm. It's like he's got all the right tats and he can do pull-ups and he's like, oh, get these fags out of the military or whatever. And that's cool. It's based. But there's something about him.
I know what it is.
I don't like it.
I know what it is,
It's like
Marsh.
my gut.
He's like Iceman.
He's in politics.
He is in politics.
Yeah.
I mean, it does really.
He's in politics.
It
That's
immediately
what it
taints
is.
everyone.
He was on Fox News. Does that help?
That's
No,
two things now.
Not really.
I'm just putting it out there. I'm just saying it's what it is.
The Iceman, if anything, helped. If anything, the Iceman thing
He's like
helped
Iceman.
the
He's
most.
like Val Kilmer in Top Gun.
Frankly, it's tiring to look out at combat formations or really any formation.
Seen a bunch of homos and fatsos out there being a bunch of homos and fatsos. So guess what? No more homos and fatsos.
Yeah, you know what it is too. It's somebody said it's the slick back hair. First of all, no.
I'm worried that our
I
fan
want-
thinks people can't change.
Plus, I want my Secretary of War to be a piece.
You want
of
to be a piece of shit?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Chicken spaghetti or ciccolinis, skinny jeans.
You know what I think it is? What scares me about him? Yeah, he's based or whatever he's crypt, but like you can tell this guy also wants to just fight all of Israel's wars
Sure, but
and
so do all of them.
and all of whatever other wars we feel like.
Sounds great to me.
He just strikes me as a C plus student guy. Like he's not Patton. He's not a guy he's a guy that would get us into a war and then be like, all right, I gotta be honest, but like he gives me that vibe where he would go, all right, I'm not gonna lie, I bullshitted on half my resume, and I'm not even legally supposed to be trading stocks. And you're like, wait, what? Yeah, I was just really good at the interview, and I'm good looking.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey would play him in a movie.
But that's what I mean. Like he's gonna get us into World War III and then be like, "Oh yeah, dude. Turns out I'm just a good-looking dude who's full of shit, and I talked my way into this gig, and I don't really know how to fight World War III, so I'm out of here." He just quits. We're all on our own.
And see fat troops.
I told you.
Likewise, it's completely unacceptable to see fat generals and admirals.
Again,
in the
I
halls of-
like him. I like him on paper.
I'm agreeing with everything he's saying. I'll be honest with you.
But I feel like the minute we get into a war, he's going to go, all right, look, I've never actually coached a game. You're like, oh, no. Fuck! He talked his way into the coaching
Can I make
position.
you feel any better? This position's not in charge of the war anymore. It hasn't been for a long time. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
But he's still there with the drone strikes. And
I guess that's
in
true.
in the room with the screen that they're all looking.
And they're all
at
doing
that.
like this?
Yeah, you know what I mean. He's still in
those
there.
historical photos.
Yeah. He still gets to make suggestions, homie, and that's still very dangerous. You wouldn't want me in that fucking room.
No, I don't want you in this one.
Nicely done. Let's go home.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Let's go home. We're done. We're not going to do that.
and leading commands around the country and the world. It's a bad look. It is bad, and it's not who we are. So whether you're an airborne ranger or a chairborne ranger,
I don't get that reference.
Because
A brand new-
officers.
Oh,
and
sorry, I meant to say I don't care about that reference.
private, or a four-star general, you need to meet the height and weight standards and pass your PT test.
I don't mind if like 4-star generals are fat. Like I mean, at that point, I kind of feel like you earned it. Like if 4-star, I'm sorry, like if you're at the top, like you could be, you know.
I feel like they should still have to meet.
How about this?
A physical requirement, but a different one. If
You
you're
got
like
me.
65 and you're like a general, like it's okay if you're like an alcoholic who smokes. You don't have to do like 20 pull-ups, but we just got to make sure you can still get up and move around, Grandpa.
You just have to be Hispanic. Listen, Mersh, you're going to know exactly what I mean. You just have to be Hispanic old man in shape, which means you're allowed to have a gut, but your arms still got to look jacked. Because old Hispanic guys get these big guts, but their arms are always jacked. How about that's fair, right?
The thing is after a hurricane, when you have to clear a bunch of shit in your backyard and they're your neighbor, they'll help you for like 4 hours with their shirt off.
Yeah.
And they're like 65. And so they're in enough shape that you're like, all right, this guy's not going to fucking just collapse on us.
Right.
But yeah,
they have to at least have better requirements than like the police departments, because you watch a lot of body cams like I do. There's a lot of fat fucking cops, dude.
Dude, they get to a level of fat that's like
where it's hilarious.
Where it's
And you're like,
egregious.
what do you do?
And as the chairman said, yes, there is no PT test. But today, at my direction, every member of the Joint Force at every rank is required to take a PT test twice a year.
Can I say that I feel like we should have been doing this? This feels like something that we should have been doing.
As well as meet height and weight requirements twice a year.
Oh, okay. So no short kings in the military. Sorry, Wes.
Every year of service. Also today, at my direction...
By the way, the height thing is to keep women out.
Every warrior across our joint force...
How awesome would it be if I don't get drafted because I'm a fucking manlet?
No, if they go to... Listen, but let me tell you something. If we go to war, they waive all that shit. They don't care.
Yeah, they do.
Required to do PT every duty.
You're not going to go because your underlying conditions.
Yeah, I'm not like
Yeah.
the thing is you and me are both fine, but it's not for the reasons that
It's
you
not.
think.
It's not the. Yeah, it's not the.
It's 'cause the government
It's not
doesn't-
your height or weight, bud.
Yeah. The government
Yeah.
the government's already unhappy that guns exist in our hands.
Yeah.
And people like
It's-
us, they don't
it's-
want to give us more.
It's more the whole, the grenades getting rolled into officers' tents in Vietnam.
Yeah, we don't need any of that, man.
We're the kind of guys the government wants to get the guns in like out of our hands, not hand us more of them.
But you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Virgie. I know, Forrest.
Hey, should be common sense. I mean, most units do that already. But we're codifying it. And we're not talking like hot yoga.
I like that we're just now in the military, 2025, codifying not being a fat fuck.
It's weird. No, I will say this is really weird. We're like, and now they're gonna have to pass a physical requirement. And only thing I'm thinking is like, we weren't doing that. It feels like we should have been doing that, right?
All right, lieutenants, you have your orders. Okay, you are to instruct all of your soldiers now that they are to be able to do at least 10 push-ups, like the old days. You're like, that's it, huh?
Yes.
You want... Royce, I know you're not a gun guy, so you don't really pay attention.
Oh
to
yeah,
that
what are
shit,
these? No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Royce does that in a real-life situation, and
then I
the
get
other guy
shot,
shoots
and then
him.
I get
The
shot,
guy just
yeah.
immediately shoots him.
That hurt, but I look great.
It look cool, right? Yeah, you did,
So
bud,
fucking-
as I die.
The state the military's in currently, bro, the optic that we just fucking came out with for that's gonna be like our standard optic basically aims for you.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Actually, I've kind of seen videos on that. There's basically
things like
by the way, soldiers are gonna be like in a few years. It's just gonna be robots with guns fighting robots with guns, guys. Which I'm fine with.
No,
that.
it's not.
It's like battle bots.
You sound retarded. It's not. It's going to be robots with guns hunting us.
That's it.
Yeah, that's.
Oh
that's
fuck!
it.
That sounds.
Oh yeah, no,
I thought
no,
there
no,
was
yeah,
more.
there's no
I don't
robot-
like that.
The robots aren't going to fight each other.
I'm against that. Pete, we're against that here. I know you're an avid watcher of this show.
Not talking like hot
I just made that up.
I don't think so.
I made that up.
yoga and stretching.
He's like, I don't like the fat one.
And then we're
I
like,
would watch if the other one wasn't fat.
Which one?
Real hard PT, either as a unit or as an individual. At every level, from the Joint Chiefs to everyone in this room to the youngest private.
What about the president? I feel like, first off, I think J.D. Vance would probably be fine, but I feel like the president should have to do it.
Leaders set the standard, and so many of you.
I
do this.
have done push-ups. I frankly can do more than Pete Hegseth.
No,
I don't want to show off. I don't want to make. If I show how many push-ups I can do, it makes my Secretary of War look weak. He needs to seem strong.
Already. Active, guard, and reserve.
We thank you for.
Hold on. At least it's not Lester Holt. They're replacing Lester Holt because there was too many jump scares.
You had two of these hidden
Oh, yeah, that's
at
fine.
the top.
I ordered some more soon.
Top
so.
shelf is like the top shelf on those mini fridges. It's just like the hidden zone.
It's a
Every
gold
once in
mine.
a while, I'm like, oh hell yeah! I had a ghost from like 3 weeks ago.
So speaking of physical fitness,
Golden escalators.
Was it sabotage? Did someone deliberately stop the escalator at the United Nations as President Trump and Melania rode on it?
of course, that was on purpose. We all know that was on purpose.
We have people, including the United States Secret Service, who are looking into this to try to get to the bottom of it. And if we...
I think some prankster did that.
This girl, the more she talks, the more she just comes off like that annoying do-gooder. Like, I'm gonna tell.
Yes.
Like, she's just so annoying.
Like Wendy and Inspector Gadget.
Yes.
Find that these were
Or like,
UN
or like Mandy Moore's character in Saved. Remember that movie?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
staffers who were purposefully
She seems like the one that would remind the teacher that she didn't give homework on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
trying to literally trip up the president and the first lady of the United States. Well, there better be accountability for those people.
A London Sunday Times reporter says 24
All I
hours.
can think of when an escalator stops is Mitch Hedberg. Thank you for the convenience.
But they did the escalators as soon as he stepped on it, which I didn't see that. That was egregious, right? That was not a coincidence.
No, of course.
And then the teleprompter went out.
For sure.
As soon as he went up there.
And by the way, that's fine. He got him back. He completely
And
roasted.
your floors are a disgrace. Your teleprompters don't work. Your escalators. Everyone here is a bum. I would fire them.
He's going to remove diplomatic immunity from everybody at the UN.
You have, what was this floor called? The floor
Oh, God. Taconic. Should have been marble.
I was going to get you marble. I quoted a much better price. You have fake floors now. They're peeling. You have peeling floors and broken escalators. And they're like, all right, maybe we should have just left his teleprompter on.
Now he's gonna riff. He's gonna riff for 3 hours. And then you see him grab the mic and goes, what else is in the news?
What about you guys? Are you guys married? Are you guys...
Trump during crowd work would be fucking the best.
Incident, UN staff members joked that they may turn off the escalators so he has to walk up the stairs.
They did joke about that.
I spoke with the Sunday.
That's fine. I was a little bit short today on my steps. I needed to get in my... Melania's always saying, get in your steps. She's always saying that. Get in your 10,000 steps. You got to get in 10,000.
Look, like Trump or hate Trump, even at this age, you got to give him this. If it was for Biden, this would have been a catastrophe because Trump could still easily walk upstairs. Biden would have fucking rolled over 3 times.
But we got to admit, he isn't old Trump either.
Yeah,
he's
I agree.
definitely getting like kind of up there now.
He's using both handrails. I see it happening.
Because the old Trump would have been like, that's why I'm wearing my Apple Watch. It is tracking all the fitness I get from these stairs. The brilliant people at Apple. We're bringing Apple jobs back to America. No teleprompter. Just filibusters for 4 hours. And they're like, this goddamn guy, it's just he can't.
And when he walks away, Takata, disgusting. And he's him off mic.
These floors make me sick.
Bro,
it's like going to Vegas and then you go, why am I staying at Treasure Island? I have more money. I don't need to be staying at Treasure Island.
You save $10 and you're like, what am I doing?
The Mandalay Bay is simply right across the street and we're here at the Treasure Island. I don't get it.
The monorail doesn't even go through it.
Oh, fuck, man.
But here's the other thing. You can tell why they did for sure. Because the other up escalator was still working fine. They're both up escalators.
Turn off the escalators so he has to walk up the stairs.
Bro,
by the way, sorry, Reggie, real quick. What a terrible prank, by the way. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna turn off the escalator. You know that thing that has happened to most people in their life? We're gonna do that to him. It's really just a bad prank, guys.
You shut off the escalator. Joke's on you. I've flown through Orlando Airport before. I know a broken escalator. I've been on many. I was born in it, molded by it, as Bane would say, on broken escalators. They're always broken.
You're right, though. He lived in New York. He was probably going up broken escalators all the time.
We have more broken escalators per capita in New York City. They probably do, seriously. It's probably a fact that would be.
They have the most escalators.
So he has to walk up the stairs.
Bro, imagine fucking they pull this little prank and like Trump tripped or something and fucking died.
Yeah, oh my God.
You wanted to be a silly boy.
Somebody would have gone to jail forever.
I wouldn't have died. I wouldn't have fallen. Sleepy Joe would have fallen. He would have fallen. I don't fall.
To walk up the stairs. I spoke with the Sunday Times reporter, Katie Balls.
Why the long
Katie
face?
Balls?
Oh, God.
Oh, Katie Balls over here.
That's why she has the long face.
One of the things I was hearing was what type
Come on.
everything.
Come on, give
of,
her a nameplate.
protest
Give her a
would they,
nameplate.
enact against the president.
Show me Katie Balls.
And it felt to me as though it was joking. This sense of, oh, we might turn the escalator off and make the president have to walk up the stairs.
And then it.
That's funny. If you had done that to Sleepy Joe, people would have said, whoa, what a war crime. These people tried to kill Sleepy Joe by turning off the stairs that move. You would have imprisoned people. You would have ruined families.
And then it did stop. Were you shocked when you saw
The problem with you British is you're not familiar with the comedic stylings of Mitch Hedberg, whom famously said, "A broken escalator."
I already said that
is
joke,
just
Bessie.
stairs."
Yeah, you already did that.
Did the thing. Did you step
My
away?
internet stopped working for a little bit.
Doesn't break character.
Why does he have a Liverpool accent now?
Oh, yeah. Trump's in a Guy Ritchie movie.
I'm
It
summering
seemed
there.
like quite a strange coincidence.
The UN escalator jolted to a halt just 2 seconds after Melania stepped on it.
Safety experts say it's actually dangerous to
I wish
walk
it would stop and he'd just fall and roll back.
up an escalator that stopped because if it starts
You know,
moving again.
it would be even funnier if I saw a guy doing this kind of a thing. I would do what I do to people on escalators anyway, which is start walking up the stairs
Oh, yeah,
until
that's
I'm
great.
right behind them, and then just do the thing where you're like,
Or when there's a moving walkway and it looks
look,
fucking off.
I get escalators. I mean, I don't agree with it, but I get it.
But
Like,
walking
if
stairs
standing
is
on an
annoying.
escalator. But if you're on a moving walkway and you stand still, I will fucking come after you.
I mean,
I'm trying to
just-
find a way to say it terms of service, but I will come for you.
You will be filled with you'll be Dennis in Always Sunny, filled with rage.
It's
untethered.
it is. It's Dennis like
Well,
rage.
because here's the thing. Look, I'm fine with when there's a big
The
walking.
point of those
escalator-
moving walkways, like in a casino,
To get
and
there
shit,
faster.
or an airport, is you're walking 2 miles to get to something in 5 minutes.
But like, for example, like the MGM one, right, where we stay normally, you have like this. It's a far walk. It really is.
It is a mile and a half. We
We did.
clock it.
Yeah, it was pretty far. But anyway, so these walking escalators now. Look, I don't mind if you want to stand still. Stay on one side. I don't care if you want to be stand still, guys. Stay on the right. But you always leave a path for people to
don't,
fucking
hey,
keep
couples,
walking.
don't hold hands and stand there. And I'm like, come on, man.
No. Come on, people got to walk.
I got to get to the casino floor. I want a cigarette, and it's like a 45-minute walk.
That's
Can you
right.
help me out here?
And you can easily fall over.
Trump
Isn't it
mentioned the
just
incident.
like universally like left side standing, right side walking? Like, isn't
Well,
it?
yeah, and you know it's funny because over
the
here
other way
we
around?
got well. Here's what's funny, Pessy, right? Normally, I would always say we all agree that even walking we treat like driving, right? You stay on the right side, and you always stay on the right side. That way, you know that. But since we're in Orlando, I'm sure this has happened to you. We got a lot of people that are not from here, where it's reverse. So sometimes, a lot of times when you're walking, they instinctively will walk on the left side, and as soon as that happens, they go British. They're British. They got to be British. They
can't
have
help
to be
themselves.
British. Yeah.
3 times in his address.
If the First Lady wasn't in great shape, she would have fallen.
Oh, he's doing it. Mersh was fucking kidding. Hold on. I didn't see this part. Mersh was joking. You don't have to joke anymore, Mersh. He's doing the thing. Did you see her legs? They're fantastic.
Fallen. But she's in great shape.
United Nations officials are today pointing a finger at this guy, claiming he activated the emergency brake by mistake. A
Right.
videographer from the U.S. delegation who was traveling backwards up the escalator may have inadvertently.
There's no you inadvertently hit that because to hit the button, you have to and that one has it too. You can see at the bottom, there's a little clear thing you have to lift and press.
I'm a male who came of age in the late 80s, early 90s. Do you know how much goofy shit I've done on an escalator? I have never triggered any kind of an emergency. I'm not buying this. Like, how much goofy shit did you probably do on elevators growing up and hopping off of them and sliding down them? And
Or trying
I've
to
never
how about
triggered an
this? Trying to just hold on to the side and keep your legs up. Do the that
do
was
the
always
thing where
fun.
you hold your legs
yes,
up.
how long you could go? That was fun.
I don't know if you guys remember the last escalator you've seen, but since I was a kid, you know what the emergency brake button always had over
A
it?
cover.
A piece of plastic or
And you got to do this, right? And it's not just like a piece of they do it on purpose. You actively have to. It's pretty heavy too because I've lifted one.
Yeah, it's like
before.
one of those fire alarms.
Yeah, you have to lift it and then with your other hand press the button. How did he do that with a camera in his hand?
It's like a gun with a safety. It's like you have to make a conscious decision of like, okay, switch number 1 open, then switch number 2. You have to have like a
Yeah.
sober decision-making process, not just a whoops the daisy. Hey, the president's paused in a good place with a good vantage point.
Yeah.
Like, God forbid that was a setup. Like
Yeah, no, you're
like-
right. Good point.
Triggered the safety function. Do you chalk this up to a coincidence, or do you think this happened on purpose?
And I've watched it. I played enough Hitman to know that all Agent 47 would have had to do was get a screwdriver and then fuck up some of the wires, because for some reason everywhere in the Hitman universe there's always a bunch of surge protectors and like weird wires laying around, and you just cut some of those
bottles of
wires,
water.
and then you turn the water on, and for some reason there's always a sink everywhere too where the wires
Everywhere.
are.
I would use a homing briefcase.
There's,
like-
there's literally sparks coming out of the fucking.
I love Hitman, but I do love how ridiculous the placement of things has to
Yeah.
be sometimes to make
Yeah.
the game work. You're like, wow, so we plugged 6 surge protectors in this bathroom with a running sink? Huh. That's
weird.
Brilliant.
It's really...
Truth is, we just don't
I'm
know
a
at
man who's watched pretty much everything Mr. Bean, and I've learned that when people get hurt, there's usually a man somewhere responsible.
That's true.
Hey, our ambassador to Saudi Arabia is just going to go use the bathroom real quick. He's going in the room that has all the surge protectors and the running water. Everything's going to be fine. Every fucking Hitman map.
Also,
is-
do me a favor.
This international CEO of a bank is going to go stand and smoke a cigarette next to this gas burner with no security for 10
Also,
minutes.
do me a favor. See if you find my jar of poison. I left it on the table.
It's always do you want the pills or the liquid or the syringe? Because they're all placed evenly around the map.
Anyone you find. Honestly, I left my jars of poison next to
Or
coffee pots.
I'll just go get the rat poison from downstairs. For some reason, apparently nobody can taste it.
No
when
one
you
can in their
dump
coffee.
A bunch
They
of it
can't
into
taste
their
it in their coffee
martini.
or wine.
And apparently, it just instantly kills you.
Right. Also, you know what? You need a lot of rat poison that size will kill a rat.
You know, I'm starting to think the people that made this Hitman game are full of shit.
Yeah, I think they're fucking bull. Yeah, I mean,
Hey man, your target's driving away. That's fine. I'm just gonna throw this briefcase in any
and
direction.
it's gonna follow him. It'll follow
Just
you
float.
across
Get
the
him.
map. You know? Oh, cool! I killed this guy with a banana.
And that's my favorite in Hitman, when you do the accident kills and you're like, okay, so if I was a real life Hitman, right, I'd have to set up this gas leak thing and then hope this guy smokes a cigarette and then also hope the cigarette triggers a gas leak. It may not. Like, this whole thing I might end up just not killing him, but killing like 400 other cooks later.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, how do we just, I like how every accident works out where it's like, what if, like he said, you leave a banana peel, your target walks past it, and then a 10-year-old girl walks behind him and slips off the balcony, and you're like, oh, I'm the worst hitman ever.
But you poisoned the guy's martini, and then it was actually for his girlfriend, who's completely innocent and did nothing wrong. And then she dies.
Which hitman was it? Which hitman was it where they're like, hey, let's have this illegal warehouse sex party surrounded by all the meat hooks.
That was contracts.
Meat hooks everywhere.
That was contracts.
Unqualified for life, and the Rumble chat says Agent 47's real name is Kevin McAllister. He basically is adult Home Alone, man.
Yeah, you know,
Oh
the,
my
the
God,
games,
that'd be the
the
funniest-
games got better when they turned him into Kevin McAllister.
He's the best.
I've put some paint can 47. I've put some paint cans over the stairwell, Diana.
I put a heating element on the doorknob. Micro machines on the floor.
Bro, if I worked for the company that did Hitman, I'd be like, we got to start adding like Kevin McAllister shit as like achievements in the game. Like
Well,
paint
they always
cans
have
over the
real. They always
stairs.
have real people, right? As contracts now. Get the wet bandits. They should do it.
Come on, man. Daniel Stern will do it. He's just hanging out doing sculptures in his garage.
That's true. Okay, sorry guys. Let's move on. We don't talk about Hitman. Okay, that's not what they come here for. They come here for us to be terrible.
Do you guys hate the Hitman stuff? Fine,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Can I say something right now? Is this really funny? There's someone in the YouTube chat, someone who's never done it, just shut up, is trying to do the old fashioned divide and conquer bit.
Oh yeah, that guy. No, that guy's all over though. That guy's a troll.
Oh, okay.
That guy
cool.
does this everywhere.
That's cool.
Hey,
That-
so
it's working, by the way. It's no Nightwave is actually better than ROTC. I agree with you, buddy. Listen, man, we've been doing this for too fucking long. Like, did you honestly think?
Yeah, no, that's Radio Shaman. He sucks.
Oh, okay. I don't know who he is. Sorry,
Yeah, he
I don't
sucks.
know. I don't know who he is. I really don't. I've never donated, but let me see something, because you know what I can do. Which
In
is
his
really
defense,
cool?
though, he is one of those guys that like shows up to everything and hates everything. He's consistent.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's cool. But you know, it's cool though. That now, and this is for me anyway. Now he could go do it. He could go do it somewhere else forever.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't that suck?
R.I.P.
Yeah, I know. That sucks. Anyway.
The race for mayor is full steam ahead.
Real quick, the Wet Bandits were in Hitman. They were in they put them in a DLC mission titled Holiday Hoarders.
No. To
Yes,
be
they were in
fair, it wasn't. Well, I thought I meant the literal Wet Bandits would have been funny. You are right though. They did do something close to it.
Okay,
it wasn't
okay.
quite Home Alone. I do remember that though. It was one of those special ones, right?
Yeah.
No, it's yeah. It came with fucking what DLC?
It came with I think it came with some.
It was a
special
holiday
edition or something.
DLC that was free.
Yeah,
You
of
were-
course. It came with a sample of Tide in the mail. Sorry.
But yeah, it was
Agent
two guys. Like I
37
think they
is-
were dressed like Santa or something, and they were just going around
Yeah.
this rich person's place, like robbing it.
Yeah, tasked with eliminating two targets: Harry Smokey Bagnato, and Marv Slick Goneff.
That's
Who
cool.
are
I didn't know
clearly
that.
inspired by the bumbling
That's awesome. I
burglars.
forgot that they actually did
That's kind of
that.
cool.
Yeah, they
the
will. By the way,
missions are-
Hitman has done that a bunch of times. They'll do elusive contracts. They will absolutely rip off a real life human being.
Oh, yeah.
But make it legally distinguishable, and you're like, okay, but I'm basically just shooting at Al Pacino, or an Al Pacino character from a movie.
Is full steam ahead.
That's right. Fox 5's Morgan McKay here with today's development.
Oh, Morgan McKay, you hate
So
her.
it's going to be this is a cavalcade
Hey,
of
Steve and
uggos.
Bianca. It didn't come as too much of a
She's getting a little thick, dude.
She is getting a little. Well, she's.
surprise when Mayor Eric Adams dropped out of the race this week.
Hey, baby, I know you like to go to all the brunch spots, but listen, when you start gaining weight, like when your shirt starts to open up a little bit because the buttons aren't.
Yeah, still, I would.
Maybe she's pregnant.
Again, but now that it's down to just the three candidates, campaigns
She
are
probably
gearing up.
is. She literally looks like one of those Italian girls that was just built to just have like 11
Tell her
kids.
she doesn't have a wedding ring.
Up for will
That ain't
likely
gonna,
Well, I'm not saying it's going to stop her. I'm just bringing that up.
be a whirlwind last month before the election.
If we all of a sudden start seeing an engagement ring or something, you're gonna go, oh, she's pregnant.
She's pregnant, yeah.
Runner Zora Mamdani taking the opportunity today to go right after Andrew Cuomo in his record as governor.
Yeah, Mayor Adams dropped out.
Adams a few weeks ago accused Cuomo of trying to push him out of the race, which Cuomo denied. However, now Adams' longtime confidant, Frank Carone, says he will be making a decision this week on whether to join Cuomo's campaign or a Cuomo super PAC. Cuomo has been trying to make this a two-person race for months, telling donors and supporters.
I know, look, I don't like Cuomo. Obviously, he killed a bunch of old people, but I would love nothing more for content to have a Mayor Cuomo in New York.
It would be great.
I mean, just for content. Better than the commie.
Absolutely isn't happening, but it would be better. It would be better for us. Like, because honestly, we have two choices as like show hosts, right? We get two types of content. We either get, oh, great, New York just gets worse and more dystopian and becomes more of a nightmare. And I mean, yeah, that's content, but it's not fun. Or we get Mayor Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah.
Which is the sound bites and just him being like, we got to get these homeless gay people out of here. Like he's that old school. It would have been more fun.
Talking about a sausage?
Yeah, like it would have been way more fun. We're not getting
But
it.
and also to stay YouTube friendly, you're allowed to make fun of Italians. That's completely allowed. You're allowed to be racist against Italians. When you're doing it against other people, you get in trouble.
Ooh, when you use that word, Fredo, that's like the N word for my people.
Your people say the N word a lot, so that makes sense.
Reporters that he's the best candidate to take on Mamdani, despite losing to him by double digits in the primary. But Mamdani saying today that it doesn't matter who's on the ballot since it's his affordability platform that's attracting voters. And he took aim at Adams, saying that the mayor dropped out of the race at the behest of the president, who has said that Cuomo has the best chance of beating Mamdani.
Well, he does kind of owe the president some favors, so that makes sense why Adams dropped out.
We know that Andrew Cuomo would be the greatest thing that could happen for Donald Trump, because he isn't simply clearing the way or looking to for Andrew Cuomo out of a sincere belief in what Cuomo will present for the people of the city. He's doing so because he knows that Andrew Cuomo will clear the way for Donald Trump's agenda. And
listen, let me tell you something. Forget Trump's. I don't care about the Trump agenda. I don't give a shit about that. I think a lot of people would rather have Cuomo, even though, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how scary you are and how bad your policies are. Cuomo basically got a bunch of elderly people killed, right? Like literally dead. Parents were allegedly in the father was allegedly in the mafia. Brother is a fucking complete retard. So it's listen, we have entire songs making fun of the Cuomo family, okay? But that is still preferable to whatever bullshit you're peddling, dude. Sorry, you're fucking. This is like not one of those like. 'Cause I think Republicans have a problem where they call every slight socialist a commie. No, this guy is actually a communist.
Doesn't New York have like that weird voting system though, where everybody votes and then they pick like from a bucket, like Kill Tony or something, and then like I don't know, a retarded guy with cerebral palsy comes up and wins. I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah.
No, but in New York, isn't it one of those things where like you pick 3 people in order of how bad you want them, like a fucking Jackbox game?
I
and
don't
then
know.
they take up.
I think
who
that
had
the audience
most.
has to vote.
No, but seriously, isn't it one of those
I don't know.
cities?
You would know more than me.
Yeah, but I don't know about New York cities.
I don't know about New York anything.
But like somebody in the chat help me out here because I'm pretty sure like L.A. does this, New York does it, and I forget what it's called.
The only thing I know about New York is that they have bad salsa there.
That's you're listening to
Pace Picante.
Southwestern propaganda.
So that's Southwest. Oh, I'm sorry. Now it's Phoenix propaganda. I don't think so.
New Yorkers are sick.
Thank you,
and tired
Jay
of
the
that agenda.
Gent. It's called rank choice voting.
Whatever that. What does that
And
mean?
it means that you pick the guy you want the most, and then I think you pick like some other guys that maybe you want too.
So you weren't kidding. We
And
like
then
Jackbox. That makes sense. Yeah. So and you still get some points.
Yeah, and then they tally it up, and then it goes dun 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 dun, dun, and then it like says goofy shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's how New York mayoral races go. So if that's the case, right? I'm going Andrew Cuomo. Like if I'm Cuomo, I'm going a little bit hard right. I'm going to pivot right, try to get the right wing, and try to get overall votes. Right.
Okay.
So I'm just thinking like, if I'm him, I'm like, hello, look, my name is Andrew Cuomo, and while I may be a retarded mob-connected nepo baby, I am from New York City. What is this guy? Look at this. What is this? Is that New York now? These guys, these cab drivers?
We're gonna make a cab driver the mayor?
These fucking 9/11 people over here. Oh, and I think that he would shoot up in the polls.
Yeah, I think he would. I think he should do that actually.
They are sick and tired of what has passed for leadership from Andrew Cuomo.
Meanwhile, Curtis Sliwa was
This guy, I'm so fucking sick of this guy. Remember when he tried to start a podcast with Anthony Weiner, and he wants everyone to forget that.
on Good Day this morning and brushed away any.
Take the hat off. You look fucking retarded.
You looked retarded in the 80s.
Yeah, you look really retarded now in your 80s.
Yeah, the funniest thing, literally, that I could ever think of that was like a perfect analogy for the Guardian Angels was just that It's Always Sunny episode where the guy's just jacking off in front of him.
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah.
brazenly.
Mayor, which he says he has turned down. When he was asked for his reaction to Adams dropping out of the race, Sliwa called him a crook who was saved by President Donald Trump, but then quickly focused his attacks on Cuomo and Mamdani.
Who are the only 2 people who've dropped out? Andrew Cuomo when he was...
Oh, because he's running for mayor? Okay, I just...
Yeah, that's fine, because basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip Republican. And I'm finna go run for like Lee Zeldin's spot out there in Suffolk County.
Oh, that's not a bad It's not a
He
bad
running
spot.
the EPA now, so Trump will get me in that motherfucker. I can't imagine. Please, come be the fucking congressman for the whatever district, my district that I grew up in. Be the Long Island, because that Lee Zeldin, the EPA guy, was because where I'm from in Long Island is the Republican county, and it's like very slightly Republican, but they've held on forever. So now that Zeldin's gone, we should get Congressman, what's his face? Black guy.
Congressman Black Guy, you got it. You nailed it.
Got his name.
Get this here.
Is a shutdown inevitable?
Government
How
shutdown.
would you describe the negotiations with Democrats yesterday? Are more meetings scheduled?
So nothing is inevitable, but I would say it's probably likely because they want to give health care to illegal immigrants, which will destroy health care for everybody else in our country.
It's
And I
going to
didn't see-
destroy our already amazing healthcare system. It's fantastic, folks. The best system in the world. I've always said, like, we as a country, we could actually have a pretty solid, like concurrent socialized medicine system that runs concurrent to like a private healthcare system. But we cannot have any illegals here. Like that's the main. Like you have. That's the trade-off.
Yeah, that's 100%.
We could
correct.
afford.
That's
to take
that's
good
how
care of
it does
people
work in places that are like, homogenized communities. It's super easy, but like
you go to a hospital, they patch you up, and then sometimes they even just like if they're Norwegian, they just forget to even send you a bill. They're like, "We're just happy that you're good now. Here's some Arctic glacier water," and you're like, "This is very nice of you, thank you." They feed you fresh salmon in the hospital.
So you shared what? So this is them dragging off.
Oh yeah, this was in Chicago. I thought this was fun. Oh, Portland. I'm sorry. There was,
There's a lot of these.
It was the same night. There was so much going on. This was Portland. I just thought this was based.
Bye. Bye.
So, this is how like they've been saying like the ripping people out of the streets and stuff like that. Well, if it turns out like if you're not throwing fucking rocks like right at their face shields and like trying to hit them with stuff, they don't do this for the most part. It's Portland. There's 1,000 people out there banging their fucking drums and screaming and calling these guys pigs and animals, and they're gonna F their mothers.
You mean
and
like
this.
that?
Yeah, you're allowed to do all that. But it's like the minute one rock hits one of those face masks that they're wearing, it's like they're gonna go out and beat the fucking brakes off you and drag you out of that crowd. So I think like the rules have been established. You're allowed to protest. You're allowed to have freedom of speech. You're even allowed to talk whatever cash money shit you want to these guys. The minute fucking something gets thrown or a milkshake or something, they're gonna beat the ass.
You saw the guy that was shooting doing a sniper laser basically at a ICE helicopter.
You're gonna get.
Yeah, cool. They found him. He was an illegal living with 2 other illegals. They're all being deported.
So
I bet those other 2 illegals love him.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, man. Are you fucking for real right now?
2 guys just hanging out playing
You're
fucking
right,
Uno,
you're right.
drinking some fucking Modelo's after work, and they're just hanging out. And he's like, "What the fuck, dude?
What's wrong with you?" Go ahead,
Two
Pez.
things. I sent you, Royce, just now. I sent you footage of someone who just talked cash money shit. Remember I told you about the guy that got him to chase him?
Oh,
It's very funny.
yeah. I remember
Sent
that.
you that. And then also, did you guys see, I know Rex Jones shared it, but I got the link if you need it. Did you see that Antifa guy that was harassing that reporter? And
Oh,
a
the
sniper?
sniper?
From a
Yeah,
roof,
I didn't
shined a
pull
light
that
on it.
one.
I'm going to send that to you.
That's a
as well.
great clip.
Oh, yeah, send me that. Hold on.
Yeah, that's
That's
wild.
insane.
And he backed down real fast.
Yup.
Hold on, let me just.
There's
download
nothing
the
like a
Instagram
sniper laser on your chest to make you immediately calm down. And
Does that relax you?
yeah, it really makes you kind of go, "Whoa, hey, you know what? Hey, I said some things. You said some things. That's all. Calm down."
It was to the point where like other Antifa dudes were, like coming up to him, going, "Hey,
Come on,
hey,
man. Come on.
hey."
Let's go. You've had enough.
All right,
You've had enough.
Here's the first one Pessy sent.
Oh my God! Fucking Pee-wee's fucking Big Adventure.
I like the Uber, the thermal bag on the fucking bike.
They got that guy later.
I'm sure they did, but
It's still funny.
that was still impressive.
I got you, Mersh.
No, I'm glad they got that criminal.
Dude, tell me it's not. It's literally, it's like the last scene. It's Pee-wee getting away with his bicycle.
I'll see you later, Ice.
He's getting chased by ICE, DHS, the local police, some nuns,
Pee-wee's great deportation.
Godzilla sitting in Santa's sleigh getting dragged by Twisted Sister. That's Portland.
Large Marge is driving the ice truck.
No, I mean, fuck that guy for fucking with ICE or whatever, and I know they caught him anyway, but honestly, very impressive that he actually got there.
I'm always going to laugh at chubby dudes running.
He got away with the bike, bro. That was.
Oh yeah, no, he did. I mean, they got him now, but
Yeah, but that doesn't count. If you have to fucking dox me from the internet, call in a fucking helicopter, and like get the sheriffs to come get me. You didn't win. I still got away from a bunch of ICE agents surrounding me on a bicycle. Like I still get props.
So
he won the battle, just not the war.
Yeah, it's still cool.
All right, let's
Oh,
check.
God.
Let's check in on CNN because it's been a bit. Okay,
she's
We heard from the president late tonight on his view, I guess is how I would put it, on how the negotiations at the White House went today. I want to get your reaction to what the president posted.
Ma'am, you are the weirdest looking woman. It's like I don't.
She's not
She
even-
looks like the Chad guy meme.
She's not even ugly.
No,
she's weird looking and like plain. Like I don't know what it is about her. Right? She's the kind of woman. If you were dating her, whenever she wanted to have sex, you'd be like, "Yeah, I guess."
She looks like
Yeah.
she looks like the face that like Duke Nukem makes when he gets like a health power up.
But like when she says, "Do you want to have sex?" I would have the same reaction as like when me and Royce are on a road trip,
And
he
I
goes,
say, "Do you want to have sex?"
No. Do you want to?
Oh.
Do you want to stop at Wendy's? I guess because that's all there is on the freeway.
Yeah,
you know that it's that same reaction. Do you want to grab some Wendy's? I guess, man. It's like I need to
We
eat
need
something.
something,
And
yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? We're here, I guess. I feel like you have Wendy's pussy, man. Wendy's on
Wendy's
on the
pussy.
Florida Turnpike. Where guys, I don't know if you know this about Florida Turnpike, but every exit you stop, there's like every once in a while, it's like, hey, get off, get some gas, get this. And hey, there's always a food option. Wendy's.
And by the way, just much like that Wendy's that don't the only Wendy's that you're going to find open. She's very much like that Wendy's. She's going to be cold and take forever.
Oh God, yeah,
yeah.
But don't worry, guys. After 50 miles or so, maybe you weren't in the mood for Wendy's. There's another extra coming up, another rest stop. Wendy's.
Wendy's. Good news.
That's what I feel about her. If she wanted to fuck, I'd be like, it's like Turnpike Wendy's. Like, yeah, because I'm starving, but like.
To what the president posted.
That. Sorry, it's stupid. I know it's dumb. I get that it's dumb.
Look, guys, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us.
Hey, boomers, can you stop sharing AI stuff?
Well, this is Trump himself.
I
He's got
know,
to
I
stop.
said boomers.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing this, man. I've seen a lot of Trump's OG supporters on Twitter being like, "Can we just stop sharing AI slop and get things done?"
Is that appropriate in your view?
Okay, but now the other side of it is I don't care.
Yeah, I also don't care.
It doesn't offend me.
He shouldn't be in trouble. Well, it offends me on a creative level because Trump used to be funnier than
But
this.
on an emotional level.
But on a like offensive like speech level, no, not at all.
Look, I think sometimes the president plays with the press like a little boy and a flashlight and a dog.
To be fair, in that scenario, you guys are the dog.
You get that, right?
No, I mean, look, you might call him a little boy with a flashlight, but you piss outside. Like, you guys aren't even good at defending yourselves on a channel where everyone's on your side.
You call me, the left calls me a little boy with a flashlight. But we all know that they like to use little boys as flashlights. That would have been old Trump.
That would have been old Trump. Yep.
And he's shining the flashlight here and he's shining it there. What he's saying is this offer from the Democrats is ridiculous. $1.5 trillion on top of funding that they
this is a Republican. Okay, I don't know who this guy is.
already agreed to.
He's probably also retarded.
That what they're asking.
Hey, Virgie, see if he takes money from AIPAC. I'm kidding. I know he does.
Asking for is completely ridiculous. It's disingenuous. And then for the Democrats to sit there and blame Republicans for the plight of rural hospitals is just so wrong.
I don't care about this anymore. Tom Rose for Cities, robots with guns. Thomas Massey has entered the chat. Oh, yeah. Junkyard. You mean Junkyard Wars vet, Thomas Massey? All right. So,
I never knew that until like fucking I don't know where that came from when his voice just blurted that out, and I was like, "What?"
The
And
whole
he's like, you didn't know he was on
several
Storage Wars?"
episodes, and they're all on YouTube.
I love what a dork he is.
So, one of the dudes, co-founders of Wikipedia, Larry Sanger, was on Tucker, kind of talking about Wikipedia, and he did a bunch of different stuff. One of the things was actually pretty funny. Tucker's like, I've never actually looked at my Wikipedia, and he goes, you should look at your Wikipedia. You're not gonna like it. And he looked it up, and he says Tucker is a leading voice in white grievances. I swear to God. So then he clicks white grievances, and he goes, white grievances, and he goes, wait, I know the guy who came up with this. Oh, he died recently. I feel bad that he died, but this guy hated me. And it was just like...
Who makes the decision on the blacklist?
Oh, so the blacklist you're talking about here
Raymond
is...
Reddington, I believe.
Yes, that's
a
James Spader, so
very
good.
good actor.
No, but here he makes the decision. So the blacklist they're talking about is... So Wikipedia, when you're going to like edit something, you have to use a reliable source. Well, over time, they've added sources that are blacklisted sources that you cannot add as reliable sources, right? And then you find out that, of course, all the people that work at Wikipedia, because it's a non-for-profit, that's why not-for-profit gets a lot of money, but there are all these volunteers that run, but they make the final decision. So there's like this 62 people, right, that basically have the final say on everything on there. Here's the funny part. Except for like 10 of them, they're anonymous users. They have like anonymous name. No one knows who these people are. So, of course, what's the next thing you think? Yeah, think about this. What's the next thing? Just logically, your brain probably went to remind me. What do you think that means? Now, keep in mind, Wikipedia is where AI and all this shit draws a lot of information. Basically, the world. Who do you, if you're allowed to be somebody who has basically almost complete control over this website and who's there, and by the way, they get permanent bans for no reason, what's the first thing you think? Who do you
Government people.
Yeah, it's going to be intelligence agencies.
And not even our government, probably, most of the time.
Well, some, but a bunch of other different ones.
China.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
So there is a reliable
Wait,
sources.
what if you're adding to Wikipedia? Can you cite Wikipedia as your source for the Wikipedia? Your Wikipedia?
No, you can't. That's Wikipedia. That's Wikiception. You're not allowed.
There's a reliable
Lame.
sources group essentially that debates it. Now, there are people who spend the most time. Probably are working full time for somebody on Wikipedia.
And these people are so petty that they hand out like permabans, right, on the site for no reason. But like some people this guy was talking about, I goes, but they're petty because like they were permabanning people that were on there for years for like correcting their grammar, like actual real grammar that was fucked up.
That's fucking
And it
crazy.
was petty as fuck. So one dude killed himself because they permabanned him. Like this guy was clearly probably autistic, but his whole life was Wikipedia. They banned him. Wikipedia's statement was, Wikipedia isn't therapy.
Yo.
Yeah.
That rules.
They build up a lot of clout.
What does that mean, working full-time for somebody on Wikipedia?
Well, there are PR firms, just for example, that do nothing but edit articles on Wikipedia in order to be able to insert desired factoids according to how people pay them, essentially. So it's a thing. Oh, yes. Wikipedia PR firms.
Oh, yeah, we know about that. Like, you definitely pay PR firms to go in there and make your Wikipedia look good. The problem is that technically, according to Wikipedia's terms of service, you're not allowed to do that. The other issue is when you have a bunch of people that are anonymous, that have the top say, how easy it is for a PR firm to throw a bunch of money at one of these anonymous people, right?
Yeah, well,
to give them whatever they want.
Or, I mean, we also, we kept saying, like, people from the government, but I'll bet you the other side of things is a lot of these people that are anonymous are from NGOs.
Oh, yeah.
And they're probably just these bureaucrat, like these faceless guys that somebody in the government vouched for them at some point, and Wikipedia was like, all right, whitelist this guy. And then they're another one that just take money and they go in whatever direction they're getting told.
Yeah. And this guy's pretty. I watched a lot of it, and this guy is the co-founder. Like this guy's legit co-founder, and this whole interview was him going like, I don't know what they're doing.
Essentially, and this is not allowed officially. It's called paid editing. Big no-no. And if you do it, then you have to announce yourself. A lot of people do it, and they don't announce themselves, of course. So my point then, to answer your question, is that there are a lot of people who have built up clout over the years in the Wikipedia system. And a lot of them have been made into the leaders of the project. There are 833 administrators, as
Okay.
they're called. So these are sort of the rank and file cops.
Middle management.
Then you've got 16 bureaucrats.
These guys.
Who can name the cops. And you've got 49 check users, and these are accounts that can identify the IP address of accounts.
And by the way, again, some people in the chat were saying like Wikipedia is evil. We all know that. Yeah, dude, I get that. We know it's compromised. But this guy brought something up that's really, really big deal. If AI, whether we like it or not, is going to control the future, AI pulls its facts, a lot of them, from Wikipedia. Something I didn't know.
It is one of the main sources for a lot of shit.
And what blows my mind is I didn't know this. Wikipedia, very early in its inception, number one, it's the first tech firm that was like picked up by other tech firms. Have to struggle a little bit, whatever. It was picked up like that, right? But only picked up so quickly. Early on in their lifespan, he was talking about it. They made some sort of deal with Google that they would come up first in searches, right? So then what happens is you come up first in searches, more people go to Wikipedia, Wikipedia gets bigger, so then in turn you're in the algorithm more, you become first. So they basically rig the system.
Yeah.
So now the people, whoever these anonymous people are,
If you look up anything, it
basically
goes
control
through Wikipedia.
information on the internet, and that means when AI is pulling shit from there to decide if you get to be on a plane, it's going to go, nope, Mersh is on the SPLC no-fly list. And you're like, what?
That's not it. No, somebody just yelled that on Twitter one day.
Well, too bad. It's in your Wikipedia.
And then there are 15 members of an arbitration committee, which is sort of like the Supreme Court of Wikipedia. Deals mostly with behavioral issues as opposed to editorial. So now, here's an interesting...
Do we know who these people are?
That's what I was about to answer. Of this Power 62, because if you add up all of those accounts and there's overlap, there's 62 such accounts. Only 14.5% are named. So 85%
are anonymous accounts.
It's just a shadowy cabal of people.
The entire AI is going to be controlled. Like we knew this was going to happen, but now at least we know one of the mechanisms. Like this is super easy. You saw how easy they did this? It was super fucking easy. That's it.
Do you remember when Devin Hanley had his little incident on the field? And that pericarditis, the thing we'd never heard of.
Yes, I do remember that.
Suddenly became like the most edited thing on Wikipedia
Oh,
one day.
super
And all of a
edited.
sudden it had a full fucking thing about it. And it was
Yeah.
like, come on, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. All right, let's see if we could do this. I think we have one here, Mersh. Let me see if we got it. Hey, football fanatics, are you ready for some primetime NFL action? Tune into Westwood One for all your gridiron glory you crave, from jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-changing plays. Don't miss a moment of excitement. Catch every snap, every tackle, every victory on Westwood One. You can listen to the NFL and the NFL Up on the Westwood One Sports app, on WestwoodOneSports.com, via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One. And if it's
Revenge of the Sis. .locals.com.
To watch tomorrow's show, that's where we're going to be at.
Yeah. If it's shitty, hacky jokes, it's on Revenge of the Sis Locals.
That's right. Guys, head over there right now. We basically we try to hit 3,000 by next year, and that's our goal.
Probably not going to happen, but it could happen.
But we're trying.
But it ain't going to happen unless you go.
Yep. So it's $7 a month is all you need. You get Wednesday shows, you get Friday show, you support the show, you get the podcast without any commercials right after the show's over, right for you guys. And of course, the backlog of all those shows, all of our movie riffs that we do. We play games with you guys, we hang out with you guys, and we let you basically bug us for the money, which seems pretty fair. We're going to break. We'll be right back. Stay where you're at.
Smells like weed.
I'm gonna give it to you straight. There's no point beating around the bush. There were survivors. Apparently, the fallout has created a subspecies. Mutants. Mutants? Not a pretty sight. Some eat out of garbage cans. Others cover your ears, son, and hum. I mean that literally. I mean it right now. Others are multisexual. It seems they can be both. Masculine, feminine, simultaneously. Yes. I don't believe it. He tried to sell me his body, Helen. They offer lawn furniture as a come-on.
Second hour, ROTC. Thank you for sticking with us. Down below, if you're watching on YouTube or on Rumble, right in the description. Should sign up for our local, $7 a month. Totally worth it. I mean, I think so. I know I'm a little biased, but I think it's worth it, and that's how we keep doing the show. All right, so yeah, do that, I guess, or whatever. Let's do this.
And thank you for staying with us on Channel 13 live at 6:30 tonight. I'm Trisha Keene.
And I'm Abel Garcia. We begin this half hour with a breaking follow-up to an exclusive 13 investigation.
We fired our white balance guy. Yeah, for real.
First reported last week.
That's right. And
Somebody,
Darcy's here with.
I read a fucking YouTube comment, so I can't take this as my original joke, but I don't even remember what it was about. But it was one of the funniest comments I've ever read in my life. And somebody said, "Did you white balance this on a blueberry?" I don't know why that fucking killed me. Did you white balance this camera on a blueberry?
Oh, by the way, Mersh, this is just for you. But the answer to Tony's question that you had me ask was no.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay, good.
30 tonight, I'm Trisha Keene.
And I'm Abel Garcia. We begin this half hour with a breaking follow-up to an exclusive 13 investigation Darcy Spears first reported last week.
That's right.
By the way,
Darcy's here with new information.
This is the type of chick that like fucking picks you up at a cougar bar and you go back to her place and she's got a lot of weird crystals and shit around her house.
Yeah.
About 2 city marshals
You
embroiled
get back
in
to
a
her
federal
place and
lawsuit
she
over
lights a fucking smudge thing and walks around the house with fucking sage.
Yeah.
allegations of unlawful arrest, excessive force, and falsifying police reports.
One of the officers in
Damn,
our
ugly. Jesus Christ.
report no longer has a badge. The other, we're told, is on desk duty. All of this in the wake of my investigation into a case of
Nevada, but this is the other part of Nevada.
mistaken
People
identity.
forget there's 2 Nevadas.
Hold on.
Tim McCoy, his sister Alyssa King, and her boyfriend.
No, that's
Vegas.
Fremont. That's Fremont. Because that's a
Channel
cat's
is
meow.
this? What's our budget here? I heard
Kenny
Vegas
Kennedy.
isn't doing well, but Jesus Christ, we need to get better anchors.
Bro, something in my algorithm like yesterday, and it was somebody made a video recently like Vegas is dying because it's just for rich people now.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, it is.
It's all
It is. They got really away from themselves.
I've covered it on Nightwave, and I laugh about it because I'm like Vegas keeps doing these they write these articles like, what's going on in Vegas? We can't figure it out. And it's like, I don't know, $50 beers and like $100 parking and like resort fee. And like, you guys just got insane about it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what's blowing up now? I shit you not. Organically, it's blowing up. Laughlin, Nevada, which is like the county right outside of Vegas, because they have like a small strip. And it's like people are like, yo, it's like $3 beers and like the kind of roulette that only has 1 0 and
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it actually feels like you're like, oh, okay, this is a little, because even Fremont Street now is like, no, you got to have
Super
like,
expensive,
yeah,
yeah.
it's insane, dude.
Are suing the city of Las Vegas and 6 marshals after a case of mistaken identity at the Fremont Street experience in late 2023.
Well, then you got the real Fremont Street experience.
It made me feel like an animal.
In Marshal Jorge Caloca's police
That is the
report
Fremont Street experience.
from that incident, he said they were looking for the driver of a black Dodge Durango who allegedly made a threatening hand gesture toward officers. But Tim, Alyssa, and Kenny weren't in a black Durango. They were driving a silver Hyundai sedan.
Okay, hold on. Those are completely different cars now. Let's go. Come on.
And Tim, the driver of the Hyundai, did not make the hand gesture.
What was the probable cause to even stop anyone in this case, be it the Durango drivers or your client? Is making a hand gesture against the law?
It depends.
Honestly, maybe if you want to spend a lot of money and time with a good attorney getting it thrown out in court, sure. But in day-to-day, poor hood people, yeah, I'm sorry, man, but if I go up to a cop and go, it's really, the onus is on that cop how he wants to interpret that legally. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be going, hey, you know what I mean? But if you do like a, you know what I mean? Like, it might be like, are you going to fucking
What if I
shoot
go,
me?
blah, blah, blah?
That might be
If I make noises, that's for sure you can't do that.
Are you a reggae dance hall artist?
No, not in this scenario.
Then no, you can't do that.
But in my heart.
I don't believe that it is. And
So hear me out. Reggae dance hall, fine. Let's say I go, row the boat, shoot the cop. Would that be illegal? It's in a song that's legally protected by the First Amendment. I shot the sheriff is a literal song.
I would imagine, yeah. I mean, you could
I
probably
feel
get
like
away
you
with
should
that.
be allowed to do finger guns to whoever you want. We used to be a cool country where we used to finger guns people.
You know what? When I sometimes I stop at the Wawa by my house, and it's right by the sheriff's department. So I actually, in my head now, I do this like gambling in my head where I'm always like, what's the over under on? I always try to pick the correct number of cops that'll be in there. It's always more than one.
Right.
You know? So I always go in there. I'm gonna start trying that out with I'll test it out. I'll start testing out different ways of like non-imposing finger guns, but kind of finger guns, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, because I think if you go, here's my point. I don't think if you go, pew, pew, pew. Those are lasers. Lasers aren't real. I don't think you should get in trouble for lasers. Those are fucking make believe. But if you're going pew pew pew, that's now we're
we're
close
picturing-
to bullets now, boys.
I'm picturing me being trapped in like a Groundhog Day scenario where no matter what happens, I wake up anyway the same day.
Yeah.
And I just keep going to the same Wawa and trying different finger guns.
To see which one doesn't get you arrested
Or killed.
Or killed, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, they're just progressively different ones till I find the right one.
So, day 473. Apparently, doing the guns and going, "Give me in the register," is a no-no.
You know what was weird was one day, in one of the scenarios, I just woke up that day. I went to Wawa. I walked in, and they just shot me like while I was ordering. That was a strange.
Yeah.
That was one of the strange scenarios.
Yeah.
See, that would be like a cool Groundhog Day, right? Scenario would be like if you woke up, it was like the same day, but every day was like wildly, insanely different, like the butterfly effect. Like the Groundhog Day, except every
Is
day.
Ethan Suplee in it?
Yes.
Okay.
But he's jacked.
He's jacked now. Got it.
You get jacked Ethan Suplee. It's like, here's my pitch. It's like Groundhog Day, except every day you wake up, it's like going to a different GTA server. So you have no idea what you're getting into.
Someone said, "What if Merce does the finger guns, but on the other hand, he has a real gun?" Is that allowed? Do you think?
Could you imagine a gun in one hand, walking up to a cop and going, and them going, "Are you fucking threatening me?" No.
No, what?
No. The gun's over here. This is I'm saying, what's up? You're a cool guy.
Yeah.
You're a cool guy.
You're right on target.
In Florida, you know what would happen? Turn around, put your fucking hands behind your back. You're going to fucking jail, dude, until I figure out what this was.
All right, you're getting detained until I figure out whatever this is, okay?
Suit, we stated that there.
Whoa, Louis C.K.'s involved in this fucking Las Vegas thing?
Did you see his really disappointing jerk off sesh with Theo Von?
Well, that's not his first jerk off session, that's for sure. That's what got him in trouble. Yeah, he was like, I'm glad that I was called out. Man, I don't I really learned. Like, shut
sex
up.
addict, and I'm going to therapy. Shut up.
Yeah.
There was no probable cause at all.
Hey,
Oh
you're
my
not
God,
a
it sounds
sex
like
addict. You're a guy.
Yeah.
Every guy is a sex addict.
The officers
Honestly,
were
like maybe not all the time, but you can't tell me that not every guy is not a sex addict at some point.
At some point in their
for
life.
a couple of minutes.
Of course, yes.
On one day.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Yeah, you may not be that 24/7, but the right girl starts rubbing on your pants on a Saturday night. All of a sudden, you're gonna be a sex addict for a little bit.
You know what I'm at? After 15 minutes, I'm a nap addict.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, you know what? I'm not like a Percocet addict anymore or a cocaine addict.
Horny less.
But you got some? You know what I mean? Like, because if you got some,
just
I'll party.
extremely
Louis should look
aggressive.
on the bright side, though, because in Riyadh, women have no rights. They have to watch you masturbate.
That's bullshit, Passy. I was credibly informed by Bianca Belair that Saudi Arabia is a great place for women.
Yeah, that's why she has to wrestle in a fucking dive suit.
Did you see the press conference?
Yes.
For
They're gonna
WrestleMania
take Whitney Cummings'
47.
clit.
They all looked sad and
Are we
broken
going to go
about
to
it.
the Saudi Arabia WrestleMania? We go to all the other ones.
It was, bro, it was a press conference, and you could just tell nobody at that press conference wanted this or had a say in it. Everyone was like, we're very excited to.
Especially with all the shit that they have talked before. Because a lot of these guys talk shit beforehand
my-
about it.
My favorite was Shane Gillis being like, "Yeah, I know. So they're going to Saudi Arabia, dude. Aren't they the guys who did 9/11, dude?
Yeah, man.
Did you hear about that?
You know 9/11, your friends, dude.
Yeah, that was amazing. I didn't know about that till I heard Crack Amico's song. And when he said, shout out Shane Gillis for turning it down, I went, is that true? And
Yeah.
everyone in my chat was like, did you not see? I had to see the clip, and I was like,
you know 9/11, your friends, dude.
you heard they doubled it? They doubled it, too.
Yeah?
He said it on his show. He goes, yeah, they doubled the bag. And he's like, and I was like, he goes, and I even went like, he's like, and I said no, because I already said no. But it was like you could see you could tell he was being very honest to Vegas when they
How
doubled
much do you
it.
think it was?
All right, so I found out the top acts are getting like 500,000.
Okay, so a mill.
So they probably offer.
Yes, it was a
for
mill,
like
yeah.
for probably 2 nights shows. Like
turning down a mill's rough.
It
Good
was,
for him.
It was
Stavros.
actually really funny. He had that really funny kind of reaction to it, though. You could see the pain where he went, then they doubled it. And Matt was like, they doubled it? And he goes, yeah. And you could tell he thought about it when they doubled it and was like, I can't do this, man.
Bro, Stavros was shitting on Chris Stefano to his face about it. Like, bro, people have just been making so. And what's funny is what I find the funniest is a majority of the not all of them, but a lot of the comedians, like fucking what's his name, Schultz and stuff. All of these ones that are like, I say whatever the fuck I want. Yeah. Enjoy not that.
Yep. The last Dusker says 15 days, guys. Another win for the toe. SPLC investigator legal notice ROTC does not endorse finger gunning cops. To bond with a cop, you must bond with their sidearm. Don't let them play you coy. Just grab it.
There is a red
I
flag.
want to make it very clear that we do not want anyone to go reaching for any cops.
Do not do that.
Even as
Don't.
a joke,
Not
do
even as a joke, okay? Thank you.
There's a red flag in the job market that you don't necessarily see when the monthly government report comes out.
The overall unemployment rate is 4.3%. In the last year, it's barely moved. But take a look at what's happening with black women. Their unemployment rate has jumped to 6.7%.
And
Because they're getting fired.
Explain to me how it's the white people's fault.
In tonight's
We're
question,
firing them.
everything, why are black women losing jobs?
By the way, Boston, you have some fucking audacity.
Can I guess? I think that black women are losing their jobs at a higher rate because, like, if you go around right now to any of the major cities or any of these places where you go to McDonald's, you go to Burger King, go to the DMV, you go to any of these like middle entry level jobs, right? Airports, everything's broken. The escalators are broken. The teleprompters are broken. Everything's broken.
Look at our post office.
Yeah, everything's broken down, run down. So I think we're just purging the black women from the job force so that all the shit they break on the way out is already broken, and then we're going to remodel.
Well, that's part of it. But you know, Marsh, adding to what you're saying, the other issue is a lot of the black women job is working in like McDonald's and all these things, and a lot of them are being replaced by kiosk and by machines and by robots. So. Yeah, that would be another reason. But also, and look, here's one. And again, I mean, this is just, again, we're all taking shots in the dark. Is it because you're loud, annoying, and hard to work with?
Yes.
Okay. I don't look, listen, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I like to put all options on the table and let you decide, the listener.
But if you think about it right now, like if you're like a rundown, like a Chili's or an Applebee's, like you see how many of these like chains right now are like just everything's broken, the chairs are wobbly, and they're all about to probably start their renovation processes. They're like, let's fire all the black chicks now. So like when they rip the server's computer out of the fucking wall and throw it at people and smash the bar all up, like it's fine. We're gonna get it on insurance, and then we're fixing the place up next week.
We're getting a new POS system anyway.
Yeah,
it's fine.
And by the way, it's a kiosk. We're getting less
It's fine.
waitresses.
Yeah, that's right. They can bed at the table.
Bars are doing that now.
I know.
Too, bro,
I
where
saw.
You just go right to the bar and you're like, beep, bop, boop, and a bartender just brings you a drink and an app. Yeah, thank you. They don't even charge you, bro. You can run your card right from the goddamn thing. You don't even talk to anybody.
People if you don't want to.
We're slowly becoming Japanese, and I love it.
I really think so.
No, seriously, think
Such a
about
high
it.
rate.
They have it so good, man. They just go to a cafe, beep, with their little chip card, and then somebody brings them a bowl of ramen and like some sake, and then they walk away.
Sounds good.
That's it. You just eat alone in a little booth. It's amazing.
WBZ's Courtney Cole shows us experts are.
I don't even mind being Japanese. I just can't get into tentacle porn.
Well, we don't have to take all their ideas.
Oh, okay. That's good. Thank God. Because that's not for me, you know?
No,
blaming
yeah,
sort of
or
octopus,
anime.
Sort of octopus man?
3 factors.
Tell me when you were laid off. So formally,
So anyway, I punched my boss in the mouth. I said, fuck you. You don't get to tell me what to do. The only person who could tell me what to do was my mama. She died last year. So clearly racism.
Yeah, they fired me at like 2 p.m., but I didn't even know for like 2 hours because I was asleep.
of April of this year.
For Johnny Cadet's experience is all too familiar right now. A highly educated black professional.
Oh, wow. Another black woman with a 4-year degree. Wow. Wherever am I going to find one of those?
What were you highly educated? Hey, by the way, everyone has a degree now because COVID happened. So what do you, besides that?
It's like what I said this on Nightwave the other night. I was like, oh, yay, another woman with a 2-year degree that doesn't do dishes. Like, that's what I need in my life. Like, America is overrun with women with 2-year degrees that are too good to do a dish. And I'm a little sick of it.
Unlike Marie, whose stomach hurts, and she was saying, "I'm going to start cleaning, so my stomach hurts less." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, but you know what's funny? Like, he doesn't. He better pray to fucking God, right, that this marriage works forever and ever, because he's gonna he's never gonna find somebody who's as psychotically wired as his wife.
No,
Like,
she is pretty
somebody who cleans out of boredom and shit. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, it's weird.
Employed
Most
and
women
worried-
nowadays, if you had to go back into the dating pool, you'd find some chick who sits around all day, wears pink by Victoria's Secret sweatpants, smokes weed all day, and takes pictures of like Kraft mac and cheese and chicken nuggets she made you and puts it on Instagram. Like, I'll feed my man.
What I eat in a day.
Yeah. What did I say, Virgie, the other day? Old fucking birthday blowjob ass bitch. Fucking worthless.
Yeah, this is funny.
Worthless hose.
Oh no, I was born on a leap year.
You're fucked.
About her future.
The anxiety of the uncertainty of what comes next.
Cadet was the director of diversity and inclusion for a global research.
So
Again, look at her job. Look, you're getting fired.
A redundant bullshit USAID job.
You're getting fired because black women were the ones people put into these bullshit DEI diversity and inclusion jobs, and of course it's a bloodbath. And what you're realizing now is these companies never needed you.
And you know what's more exotic and a little bit cooler looking on our roster nowadays? Indians.
Yeah.
Indians are the hot thing now, huh? Sucks.
and advisory firm. And that's one of the factors behind more than 300,000 black women leaving the workforce between February and April.
Because all the DEI jobs got cut, and that was mostly black women.
Corporate America's retreat from DEI.
It's been really disheartening.
Abba Taylor is the president and CEO of YW Boston, an organization dedicated to creating more inclusive work environments.
Long-term career.
What does that mean?
Career women in the federal government suddenly just being told they need to go.
Right. No, just because you worked at a place a long time. So here, do you know this, Mersh? The average income, right, and this is all through all the federal government, right? The average income is $90,000 for the average over a lifespan. $90,000 a year is the average income for all federal employees to be graduated.
Way too much money for you people.
Okay. The average income for the normal average Joe is $60,000 a year. So the people who make less money have to give their money to pay people more money to do less work.
Yeah.
That's fun. You like paying taxes? We were hiring people like this. Does it feel good?
We're so
for no reason.
She highlights a second factor, small businesses cutting back.
Small businesses are really being impacted by the tariff policies.
What small business? Like what local florist needs a fucking chief diversity officer?
Wait, small businesses are being hurt because of the tariffs. Right. They're being hurt more by the tariffs than fucking COVID, where they were shut down. No, you're right. No, tariffs are really fucking... You're right. Yeah, Mercer's is right. It's really fucking up the dog grooming place.
Policies.
And the third factor, the layoffs in the federal government. There are more black women working for the federal government.
I've been to the DMV. I do not need this. I seen it. I've been to the TSA. I've been to every government building that's ever existed, and there's always filled with black women. And I am not saying there's a correlation because I want to stay on YouTube. It just so happens that it also has the worst service.
It does. Indeed.
I don't know. Maybe there's some crossover. Maybe working for the government makes you lazy. I'll say that. I can't get in trouble if I say that. Wait, Mom, I'm not going to say it. I'm on YouTube. I want to, no.
It's fine. Government workers are lazy.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 5-alarm fire.
Did it burn off your hair in the fire? Is that what happened?
She saw a ghost.
Yeah, she's in the Netflix remake of Powder called Nesquik.
Yeah, I'm tired of this Wakanda thing.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to put peanut butter on her head. Her hair will grow back.
Seriously. What kind of money did they pay you to be in Wicked?
That's why Representative Ayanna Pressley is using this letter to voice her
He's not holding space for hair.
concerns to Jerome Powell, the chair of the Federal Reserve Board of Governors.
What I'm calling on the Fed to do is to
hire black women or else. No.
collect the data, to analyze the data, and to come up with a plan.
No.
300,000 black women have been pushed out of the labor force
Oh, no.
in the public and private sector, and that is a crisis.
She wants
Right, because their jobs were redundant.
a response from the Fed no later than September 30th.
I don't want to pay for more people. I don't want to pay more people's salary. It's no, stop, shut up.
Yeah, like getting rid of federal employees was like one of the only good things Trump did.
All right, let's check out this one.
Ugh.
I know.
There are painful blisters on the palms of a teenager's hands. Look at her thumb. Here's another set of blistered hands. Parents say the blisters came after their coach ordered them to bear crawl along a hot track.
Oh, they burned. Oh my God, dude, tracks get I know, dude, tracks will get fucking hot.
This lawsuit is going to be
insane.
Wild.
As punishment during majorette practice.
Wait, because they're cheerleaders?
I spoke with 14-year-old Markayla Banks and her mom, Renisha.
Who's who?
I can't tell.
Oh, God. I'm going to assume the mom's the one on the right because she has a little more wear on her.
What did it feel like?
A little
felt
more
like-
wear. What a dick.
Like it was burning. I complained a few times, but she kept telling us to keep going and stuff because our body just wasn't used to it. So this is normal. So I thought it was normal.
Could you believe that in majorettes practice, your daughter could get...
Well, first off, you're going to have to explain to me what majorettes is. What is a majorette? Is that... Oh, I get it. Hold on. Wait a second. So a
baton
lot of
people?
schools had this thing, and I don't know if your high school had this, Merce, but I know mine did, where there was, of course, the hot cheerleaders, obviously,
And, like,
you know.
the flag girls.
Right. Then there was the flag girls, and there was like the fat cheerleader squad, which wasn't cheerleaders. They were like hype girls, or they're called something else. Every school they were called something different.
Oh, fly girls. I remember.
No,
And
no,
then
that's a living
Jennifer
color.
Lopez got started.
It's a
as
living
one.
color. It's a different thing.
Injured in this way?
Never.
These are young girls. They're not training to be a Navy SEAL or Army Ranger. And even their hands don't look like that. So it makes no sense to me.
The majorettes say they were in the middle of
Majorettes
practice.
is band shit. They're flag twirlers.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
just
like
the
the
flag
tempo
girls.
of band.
On the high school track. The temperature was 90 degrees, but the surface of the
That's it. From the Florida.
track was over 100 degrees. They say
If
the
they had
coach
done this in Florida, they would have had no hands.
No, they would have burned off.
made them put their hands on the hot asphalt and bear crawl like this.
You can see the burn extending around.
We showed the photos to
Yeah,
dermatologists.
this is a major like.
No,
this
those
is-
are bad, but the
and do you
one
know
on the
why?
thumb, yeah.
Do you know why this is going to be a bad lawsuit? Because they like it's not even because of like these kids have suffered like really no permanent damage, but there's sometimes like a lawsuit where it's just how the photos look.
Yeah,
and like that, if you get like a jury lawsuit, like where you have a jury
Yeah.
trial, it's like people are just going to see that and go, ah, like we did, and go like, give them money.
Easy Esley at AZ in the locals chat is called. They were in the colored guard.
Ayo.
Just Dr. Doris Day.
It can
Dr.
affect
Doris Day, come on.
Yeah.
That's not real.
motion, and it can also be very painful. And then it is a burn, so even just taking a hot shower or washing your hands
I've been burned before, man.
with warm or hot water can also add to that burn and make
That's
it
bad. Dude, that's so bad.
That
That's
is
fuck.
really, you know, that
The
was
school says
painful.
they are
I
investigating
want to speak to all the managers.
Yo, what the fuck?
Every single one.
And are in contact with the students and their families.
Oh, good. They're in contact. They're going to be in contact with their lawyers, and they're going to get, like Mer said, those photos are going to cost you.
It's an instant settlement. They're going to be like, how much do they want?
Okay, I'm going to play something, and these people are disabled. I don't want you to make fun of them, okay, Marsh?
We're shifting gears here. It's football with just as much grit, heart, and intensity as you'd find on any
Okay, for the
NFL
record, I'm not going to go make fun of them just because they're disabled. Are they any good?
field. But this weekend, look.
If they suck, I'm going to make fun of them.
The guy without legs is the kicker.
Yeah, how do you do the kicker?
I don't think you do. Probably not.
So it's not real football then. See, this is so fake. There's no point to this.
a little bit different.
I would only watch it would have to be full contact tackle wheelchair football for me to really get interested into
Let's
it.
go.
You know?
Smashing into each
Fucking
other.
leaping out of their
Yeah.
chairs.
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking telling you, waiting the front of it like John Candy and Cool Runnings, like really just cheating and shit. I'm all in. Let's fucking do it. That sounds guys. We fixed wheelchair football. We didn't fix them, but we fixed wheelchair football.
And also, hear me out on this. Instead of them having to do this, right? Souped up motorized scooters that are
Yeah, I
like
like that.
really fast.
I like that. Scarface goes, "This is Tyreek Hill's future."
Also, did you see how happy he looked?
Yeah, he doesn't have to play for the fucking rest.
That's what everybody was like saying. They're like, yeah, he really hates his quarterback.
Are you still getting paid?
Yeah, he looked so happy.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers wheelchair football team hosted a national tournament at the
Royce,
Tampa.
But real quick, Bessie, real quick. Here's the thing: not a lot of people know this. Fucking Brady's getting the itch so bad. He's the quarterback of the Tampa Bay.
Oh, he's gonna take it up. Why
wheelchair
not?
Football team. Yeah, he got a blister, and that counts. And he has to do it. What were you saying, Bessie?
Just you guys are getting happy to know that people for years now have been playing wheelchair rugby, and I sent
No! Oh my God!
There's a documentary called Murder Ball. Wheelchair rugby's a huge thing, and they fucking watch it.
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh, yeah, these guys.
Oh! Whoa!
Damn.
Whoa!
He got it though.
Oh, yeah.
Did he get it, or was it just short? Now I want to know.
Favorite sport.
Wasn't it just? Look at this.
Oh no, he's gonna be paralyzed.
Dude, can you imagine? Snaps his neck. He's already in a fucking chair. Snaps his neck.
All right, yeah. Shut up. I already have $200 on this. Did he get the
Yes,
score?
he already has money on it.
Over the line, but he didn't want to risk it, did he?
I think he made it. I think he made it over the line.
Mersh, how was your bet last night? I was up, and then someone stuck a stick in their fucking lead guy's wheel. He flew.
Begins tonight for the United States.
Yeah, wheelchair rugby's awesome.
Yo!
Good hit by Corey.
It's like bumper cars.
Opening up space. But that's where you see it.
This is fucking. I did not know. I swear to God, this is not something I knew existed. See, that's something I would.
This is something I'm glad I know exists.
That's so cool. Like dog surfing that we found. Like there's certain things that we've been finding lately that have been just great. Okay, let me see because I want to make sure that I get to. Okay, Marsh.
Can we find crippled surfing? That'd be fun.
Okay, here we go. You're gonna hate these guys, but we gotta play them.
Okay, so Jason, every now and then
Let me explain who this.
I hate
this
him already.
This is waiting for Nintendo. They only have 1.5 thousand. So not too big of a show. So you know how Sydney Watson did an entire video with the Park Slopper stuff and used some of the ROTC clips in there, which was really nice of her. Anyway, well, they're reacting to that. These people do not like that the people are making fun of the sloppers.
I'm watching YouTube and something will come across my feed, and I'll click it because I'm curious, right?
Yeah.
And
you look bi-curious.
Sometimes, though, a video is going to rub me the wrong way. And in this case, I found this YouTuber so annoying. And
I hope Cartoon Network copyright strikes him for playing Ed, 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 Eddie on the TV behind him.
That would be
insufferable by like the 7
For Nintendo, that meets the requirement right there. That's enough. That's the bare minimum.
Yeah.
NES Punk levels in the Miko video down here.
Oh yeah, no, for real. So
yeah,
this is a hardcore punching down thing, and let me tell you,
punching
just
down.
because we're talking about this topic,
for reference, Bappa, I gave you Sydney Watson's video too because Jason over here is gonna say something at some point that's gonna make you want to go back to her video.
What, do they lie about something?
Well, no.
Oh no, they don't lie about something. He just calls one of them hot.
No!
Well,
So
not
he's
hot.
one of those, he likes those kind of...
Yeah, he's one of those
Stephanie.
guys with literally fucking no self-esteem. Look at him.
He's a chubby chaser. By the way, I love the term chubby chaser. It's like, you don't really have to chase them.
Yeah, no, you
How
just
far are they
kind
gonna
of
get?
be there at the bar late enough.
Well, no, but I'm
Chubby
just saying,
take
you don't
one
even have to,
stepper.
like, physically chase. It's like they move pretty slowly.
Virgie, he
You're
calls
not
one
gonna
of them
hear me,
hot.
like,
It's
apolo-
Stephanie. We know it's Stephanie.
It's
I'm just
actually
saying,
not.
Ew!
What,
I
do
know.
you have a timestamp?
This
I'm
whole
not
video is
someone
only like
who
a
would
minute,
be
dude.
like,
We'll get to it.
It's 13 minutes long, dude.
Oh, it is. Damn it. He called the one dressed up like Luigi hot. Or
Oh,
cute
the big
and
one
said
to
he
know.
would
Okay.
date her.
I guess
Yeah,
outside holding
he's at
a
the beginning of
sign,
Sydney
you know,
Watson
for
shit.
fat people rights or whatever, of obese Disney adults. You got me. Okay.
So if
clicked.
if I were YouTubing here, I would have put obese in all caps.
Man, that guy on the right is that.
Yeah, you're right.
phenotype
Sydney
again.
Watson, who has 1 million subscribers, needs the help from waiting for Nintendo, who has 1,000. Out of touch much, guys?
But
Maybe.
other than that,
So you see the video? Do you see the video?
yeah, I have it up.
I love
Okay,
that of
so-
all people, they're going after Sydney Watson. Like, do you know how, like, desperate for content you got to be to go after a chick who's like, yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie, she's like a conservative right-wing grifter, but like she's one like we've never even gone after because she's like nice and unoffensive.
She's always been
and
super
like,
nice.
you know what I mean? I'm just calling her a conservative grifter. You know, it's part of that sphere. Everybody's doing it. Everyone's got a goddamn coffee or a birch gold read to do. My point is that like, how are you guys finding a problem? If there was anything to really go after about this chick, we've been doing this for 7 years. We probably would have ripped her face off by now, and even we don't have anything.
And
maybe they'll find something.
Theme parks and they
Kind of fat to really fat. If you just there's a picture of them all next to each other.
Yeah,
not
all
nice.
technically
They're
obese.
not
I'm sure.
kind of fat to really fat. They're more.
They're all fat.
Oh my God! How are you not
But
dead
they
already?
just vlog. They're just vloggers. They go to parks and they answer a question. Can we ride this ride?
And then we answer the question, should these people be allowed to sit in places in general?
And they'll look up at me and say, can I ride this ride? And I'll look at them and say, no.
Yeah. Who can ride it, right? Can
Like
a 2XL
no compromise, even in the face of obesity.
The lap bar. That's going to be my Watchman superhero named Lap Bar.
Will they?
That's okay. I'm going to be slight step up. That's mine.
It's good to see you, my old friend Incline. My slight incline.
I'm gonna be the corrupt lawyer that keeps bailing you guys out, Larry Charowitz.
Larry Charowitz.
The slop men. Let's do it.
Let us ride these rides.
Yeah. Is and
Also, let us ride these rides. Look, we're not stopping anybody from riding the rides. I assure you, and Royce knows this about me, there is nowhere the park sloppers are safest from me
than a park
than at Disney.
That's
I'm
true.
never going to be caught dead there. Maybe Universal, you might see me. That place is kind of fun. But trust me when I tell you, I'm never going to be there going, nah, you fucking pig. You're not allowed on this ride. Hey, let them have fun. But when you vlog, as you just said they do, then you're putting it out. Then it is now.
You're putting chum in the water. What are we supposed to do?
It's open for review now from my end.
Oh my God, he likes the biggest one, Virgie.
Mungus?
He likes the one that looks like a Jewish
Mungus.
mother.
He doesn't like Mungus, but he likes the fucking
Deanna.
one of the bigger ones.
It's
yeah.
Oh, the one with the is it the one with the cart?
No,
The one that looks like the one that looks like the Jewish mother.
Oh,
You know, the one that
okay.
looks
Yeah,
like-
good for you, bro. Shoot your shot.
I can't remember exactly where it is in the video, but they
Oh, well,
they
thanks.
also go in this thing starting talking about fucking how cool people also
Adults
go to Disney
to
alone.
theme parks all the time.
There it is. I
There
found
you
it.
go.
I found it. I found it.
Thanks.
Like
Hey,
that magic.
Hey, thanks, producer Royce.
No problem.
Remember one time when my buddy
Lap bar.
was working at Chick-fil-A, the same Chick-fil-A I used to work at.
Wow, what a cool guy.
A mutual friend of ours went through the drive-thru early in the morning, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
getting 2 chicken biscuits.
Whoa. Crazy.
And he goes,
man.
dude, what are you doing up this early? Because, it was like, it might have been a Saturday. And he goes, dude, I'm going to Disney World.
Nice.
and then he goes,
Nice,
the thing is, we're
dude.
hours away from Disney.
Well, hold on. Let me hear this again. I got to figure something out.
Getting 2 chicken biscuits. And he goes, dude, what are you doing up this early? Because, it was like, it might have been a Saturday. And he goes, dude, I'm going to Disney World.
Nice.
and then he goes, like, because the thing is, we're like hours away from Disney
Yeah,
World.
you're like
and he
6
goes,
hours.
He was like, oh, who you going with? And he goes, dude, I'm going by myself.
So this guy from Florida, this guy's part Floridian?
And I was just
he's,
like,
he's in Florida.
like, that's a man who respects himself. That's someone who
What?
I respect now. Like, doing shit by yourself is the best. I don't know.
This is retarded.
This is crazy.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Doing shit by yourself does rule sometimes. Going to Disney by yourself sounds like some of the saddest shit I've ever heard in my life.
These guys are just
No, for real.
She's pointing and
This is-
laughing at this fat girl.
It's fucking social fucking like retard cope, dude. It's like fucking people with no friends.
Like, there's some
Fucking
things you gotta
coping.
like. There's some things I can enjoy by myself. I can go to a movie by myself. Shit, I can go to a casino by myself. Whatever, right? But going to like go karts or like Top Golf or like Disney. Like there's some stuff you're like, are you just hitting golf balls by yourself, bro? This is kind of sad.
Sir,
looking.
why don't you book this couples massage? You came by yourself.
He's going solo at laser tag.
Oh God, no, no! Mersh shows up to laser tag, but by himself. Just you? Yep.
Just imagine a sad hostess watching me at Top Golf and just going, he's just been all day, man. Just drafts, potato skins, and he just keeps hitting that golf ball. Nobody ever shows up. It's just him. Just him and that fucking golf. Him and that driver.
One time I thought somebody showed up, but they were just giving him his wallet. He dropped it outside.
Yeah. Or Dave and Buster's would be another one by yourself. That would be hilarious. You're just doing all the games by yourself. Like, what are you doing?
You might want to park here because
that's another one. Carnival. It's like going to the state fair or carnival by yourself. There's just some things where you're like, wow, that rules. You went to Disney by yourself? I'm like, you went to Disney?
For what?
By
Who are you talking to the whole time?
You need a girlfriend, a wife, or kids, or something that you go, oh, that sounds like a magical weekend.
Entrance here, and it's easier to navigate, and you don't have to walk as far. I'm like, listen, what is wrong with a fat person not wanting to walk as far?
Oh, nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. I get it. I'm as a person with 360 some odd pounds. I fucking understand. There's nothing wrong with it. But also when I was that weight, I had to come to terms with there was nothing wrong with people making fun of me for it and making jokes at my expense. That's the give and take. You can give up and you could be in a motorized wheels thing and you could walk around like you roll around like Mungus does and make everyone uncomfortable and make everyone uncomfortable on a plane. You're allowed to do all of, like Mersh says, you're allowed to do all of those things. But now I'm allowed to make fun of you and I'm allowed to go, man, you're really fat. You shouldn't probably be doing these things, fatso. That's how the world works, you know? Or like, you know, growing long hair when your hairline is clearly receding and everybody could see it. We could see it, guy. You don't think we could see it? Just give it up, bro. It's not a big deal.
I thought this has absolutely nothing to do with Nintendo or anything. I was just like, but we talk about content a lot here.
That
and
doesn't
this was
fucking
just
matter.
Oh, okay, all right. Listen here, Napoleon Cherry Bomb, and whoever this fucking guy is. I don't really fucking care about either one of you, but why are you white knighting for fatzos?
Terrible content.
We
How
are
does this
Disney
person-
adults, so like this
yeah,
isn't
we're like
our
the Nintendo
sphere.
version of a Disney
Yeah.
adult.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and like,
you give it 10 more years, and Nintendo adults will be like a real recognized term.
And, you know, I have another story to share. Actually,
Totally,
this is one
bro.
that Sakina.
Thanks. Can I just fucking use my GameStop Pro points and get out of here? I'm really uncomfortable in this store that now just sells toys.
It's gonna become a popular term like, hey, Becky, you have a date tonight? Yup. I hope he's not a Nintendo adult.
You know, guys, I tell you what, maybe I would be a little rough on them. So, Mersh, here's what I'm going to do.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay, good. Because
no, why would you do that? I already told you. I already had the link. Why did you post that in the public chat?
Look, like.
Oh, actually, I meant to. I forgot. I wanted to make that better. Thank God for the edit button.
At the end of the day, she's just a bully. I can't stand bullies. This clip is just magnificent. Sidney Watson is right-wing grifter. Can't stand her. Yeah, Sidney Watson, dumbass, not gonna lie. Ohio mention. 100% disagree with you. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, my comment's been updated. If you want to,
yeah, let's see what
latest.
the new content. The new comment is refreshing. Newest. Simps for blimps. I like it. Simps for blimps. Very nice. Very nice.
I'm not
Very
nice.
Yeah. Oh God. These fucking grow up, guys. For the love of God. What is wrong with you people?
Oh, they're gay.
Yeah, it's probably a big part of it. I can't imagine. It's not helping. All right, let's do this one.
Just hours ago, a Southlake mother and former substitute teacher was released from federal custody with a GPS monitor.
That's because U.S. prosecutors allege that she's involved in sex trafficking women to New York to a retired financier's so-called sex dungeon. That's what they're calling it.
Is Jeffrey Epstein?
iTeam's Ginger Allen has spent some time digging into this. And Ginger, I know this woman was literally just in court a few hours ago.
That's right. It was around 2 p.m. She entered the courtroom in shackles. She was very soft-spoken. She told the judge she understood the charges. Now, this initial hearing came just hours after Carroll ISD sent us a statement confirming she was a substitute, but she has now been dismissed.
Oh, good.
This appearance was for a federal criminal case, but we've also learned she has been involved in a civil case where we discovered a whole lot more about the accusations against her.
This is Jennifer Powers' wedding in 2012, according
All right. Nice.
to a law
good looking.
enforcement source. The pictures were taken 5 years before this civil suit was filed against the now 45-year-old from Southlake. In it, she and others, including Howard Rubin, a former Wall Street portfolio manager, were accused of creating this confidentiality agreement. The non-disclosure document asked women to stay
Listen, you got to sign an NDA. You can't talk about an illegal interstate sex trafficking organization.
That'll hold up in court.
Agreement. The non-disclosure document asked women to stay quiet about engaging in sexual sadomasochistic activity that can be hazardous and on occasion cause injury.
Jesus.
Was this Vince McMahon?
Exhibits filed in the civil court case also appear to show Powers texting the women, sending airline tickets, arranging payments to them up to $5,000, and confirming entry into Rubin's New York penthouse. In 2022, the civil case against Powers was dismissed, but on Friday, we learned the former substitute teacher and Rubin are now facing a 10-count criminal indictment. The U.S. Attorney's Office says as Rubin's personal assistant, Powers was involved in misleading and recruiting women. But
You know what this sounds like? It's like if SVU were to make a Jeffrey Epstein
Yeah,
story
ripped
with
from the headlines.
They change the names a little bit. because
Yes.
This is almost sounds like shot, like fucking beat for beat.
Yeah, he's some kind of financier, but apparently nobody knows where his money comes from.
assistant, Powers was involved in misleading and recruiting women between 2009 and 2019. It states the two were sex trafficking and transporting women for sex acts with Rubin. They say this resulted in torture to the alleged victims in a soundproof sex room.
Okay.
Prosecutors say Rubin and Powers called it a sex dungeon. In a statement, Carroll ISD called the
I
allegation.
want one of those, but just so the woman doesn't, I don't have to hear her complain about not coming. Just play Xbox in peace.
Serious.
See,
and
I'm
confirmed
different. You see, what I like to do is I like when I'm fucking a chick is we mic each other, right? But then we wear headphones so we can hear each other fucking, like we can hear each other's noises.
I like that.
But then nobody else can hear us.
It's like a silent disco. I love that.
It is working with the appropriate agencies.
Now, we reached out to Powers' attorney, but so far I have not heard back from her. After processing this afternoon, she will go home free on a monitor and home detention. But the judge made sure she was aware she had another hearing later this week. Now, regarding Rubin, we have reached out to his attorneys. We have not heard back, but we do know he pled not guilty and so far has been denied.
Were all the women at least of age? Do we know that? No, they would have said it if it wasn't.
Can we at least settle for that at this
I
point?
mean, no, look, I'm trying to find something okay.
We're getting to a point now in our society where we hear about, like, you know, this kind of horrible sex trafficking ring, and then they go, but they were adults, and everybody's like, oh, thank God.
Thank Jesus
Thank
Christ.
God. At least they're adults this time.
Right malfunction.
Oh, God. Every time I...
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Is that person okay, you think?
Am I the only person now that whenever I see, like, a video that starts with a carnival ride, I immediately start going, no. Like, even if nothing's going wrong, you know why you've seen... You know if there is a video shot on a cell phone of a carnival ride, like, and it's on the internet, it's there for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was bad. Can we see that again?
Yes.
Or can we no, actually, can we play this too much?
Yeah, we can because you don't.
Yeah,
you don't
it's
see
fine.
A
You
body.
don't see any bodies.
But
this was in LA. This was the zipper.
Oh, this is Fox LA. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. This is all over. Trust me.
Hey, at least they're encaged.
Oh, it's just a video over and over again. What happened? Do we know? Is there an update?
To be fair, if that was like the cage didn't open, right?
No.
So that person just got kind of bonked inside of like a washing machine type thing. It probably was very unpleasant, but I'm sure they're all right. I mean, I'm sure they would have preferred that not happen.
This next one's wild.
An Illinois teen is accused in 2 major cyber attacks against a Las Vegas casino group.
Crazy.
Remember when MGM went down?
Yeah.
A prosecutor says one of them, Caesars, paid the alleged hackers millions. Good evening to you. I'm Brian Loftus.
And I'm Denise Valdez. The 8 News.
Because it's easier.
Now investigators inside the courtroom as more.
Well,
was
they had
revealed about
MGM fucking hostage, bro. The
Oh, yeah.
slots weren't even working. Like it
juvenile
was
case.
bad.
Vanessa Murphy joins us in studio with the latest for us. Vanessa.
Denise and Brian, prosecutors say this teen is responsible for a multi-million dollar cyber attack
What a
against
Chad.
major casinos
Oh,
without
yeah.
stepping foot outside his home. Now, in order to
Godspeed,
get
future Fed boy.
inside the
Hell yeah,
courtroom in this
he's already
high-profile
working for the CIA.
case, we
This is
had
just
to
for
agree
show.
not to identify the teen or his parents.
This is a large-scale conspiracy involving social engineering and essentially what could be called cyber
By the way, as soon as the CIA walks in, as a fan, they go, "You're under arrest." He goes, "I see you got my job application."
Exactly.
terrorism.
At the age of 15, this Illinois teen's accused in the...
He's a total fucking badass.
He's a Chad. I'm sorry.
Absolute
He's a Chad.
fucking badass.
cyber attacks against MGM Resorts International and Caesars Entertainment back in 2023.
This is what happens, that rare case where a teenager doesn't think of girls all day.
Right, he does this instead.
Just like has all the time that a teenager has, but no
they
gooning.
paid him millions.
Now 17 years old.
I want to point out actually how even more chatty he is. That prosecutor just said social engineering. So that means more than a few times he actually got on the phone and talked his way into them telling him shit they shouldn't have.
Which is amazing.
That's so fucking, he's 15. That's
He turned
so
himself-
fucking chatty.
And honestly, that does make more sense to me because just being able to hack into MGM from an outside source, like that to me sounds almost impossible. Social engineering is always the way
always
to
the
go.
weakest point. It's always the
So
weakest
yeah,
point.
this kid is a chat. He's just calling in and going, "Hey, how you doing, Helen? Listen, I need to speak to Steve over in rewards. You know, yeah, I know. Again, I know. It's been one of those kind of weeks. He's
It's
just
Jerry
like
from the
trying-
Nevada Commission. I just see my login. I
This is
honestly, my
ridiculous.
login's not working.
Finn as he faces
it's,
charges.
it's as simple as just calling the same black receptionist like 10 times and just going, hey, if you give me your login, I can just log in to my work computer with your thing and I can do this for you and you don't have to do it. Oh, for real? Here you go. And then she sends you her fucking login.
Charges for extortion, conspiracy, and more in Las Vegas in a case reaching Nevada, New Jersey, Illinois, and the UK. The alleged cyber attacks caused major disruptions.
The lines were horrible. Yeah, it just took us so long to even be able to check in.
I asked them for a confirmation email. And they said, we're not doing anything electronic, everything by paper.
Prosecutor Summer Clark revealing Caesars paid a group known as Scattered Spider $15 million. After extortion and threats, the FBI still can't track down.
Finally, someone's robbing the casino.
On 1.8 million, Caesars paid in Bitcoin currency.
Bro, did you see that? $12 million from them, and they didn't have to do a fucking entire heist like Ocean's 11. They didn't have to go through a whole
Nope.
fucking plan.
Just
He just
phone
went-
and computer.
Yeah, he called some woman and was like, oh, I lost my login.
And MGM lost $200 million. That's while an MGM spokesman disputes that figure in an email to the 8 News Now investigators, pointing to an
They said it was much higher for tax reasons.
You cue up the Ocean's 11 music, and as soon as it starts playing, they're like, "No, we're done. We're done. It's over.
Yeah,
Man.
here it is.
It's finished.
Okay.
We don't even need to. We don't even need it. We won."
So much of that money stolen belonged to Bruno Mars. It's hilarious.
That's true. It was. Here he goes. Okay, so here's my plan. We're gonna get a hacker. I got it. I'm
It's done.
in.
15 mil.
Yeah, we're good. All right.
We're gonna pick up the phone.
It's in 4 different accounts: SunTrust and 3 others.
But I didn't get to do the slow
Yeah.
motion. I didn't get to do the slow motion thing where I showed like the team and.
Oh, tell that acrobat Chinese guy we're not paying him this time. We didn't need him.
All right. But he was already
I did it from-
Well, he was already dressed like a dealer and everything. He was gonna like be one of the dealers at the table and.
That's cool. I did it from your iPhone.
Yeah, seriously. Here you go. All right. I already took my cut. I'm gonna go to the pool. Bye. You know the cool thing is, we don't even have to leave the casino room now. We could still stay here. They don't even know it's me.
This is the digital equivalent of if Matt Damon just like walked right up to the casino security guard on Ocean's 11 and was like, "Hey, I'm sorry, man. I left my wallet in there." And they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And they just open up the count room for him. And he just walks in and wheels out like 60 million in cash. Like, yeah, I just told him I left my sunglasses in the count room and they let me in.
And then someone from the toll booth goes, hey, do you need a cart for that?
Thank you.
Thank you. Just duffel bags. Do you need a cart? Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Jesus Christ, man.
$110 million.
Ocean's 1.
That's it.
Loss covered by insurance. Clark also says more than 65,000 Social Security numbers were stolen. The FBI raided the teen's home in December 2023 and then last February.
The Chicos are ruined.
The Chicos.
When Clark says agents found hidden laptops, for example, under a bathroom sink.
The level of sophistication he possesses and the criminal acts he is capable of
Make him totally fucking badass.
cannot be overlooked by this court. We don't know what subject has access to.
No, he was
who
like
he
super
has access-
sophisticated. He smoked a wood pipe.
Mm-hmm. By the way, she's so fired up, but the scene is just going to end like Tom Cruise in that movie American Made, where he's like being all polite with the fucking female district attorney, and it's like, ma'am, Governor Clinton's on the line, and he's like, that's important. You probably want to pick that up. It's the governor.
Xander Invictus, SVU did an Epstein episode in 2010. Oh, did I? I didn't know that. Guys, thank you so much for listening.
Damn.
I know. There's been so much shit going on. We didn't get through like half of it, to be honest with you. But that's okay, because tomorrow we'll get through all of it. Because tomorrow is our local show, Revenge of the Sis.locals.com. Guys, it's just $7 a month.
I can't even describe what I'll do to myself if you don't sign up, because it breaks YouTube's terms of service.
Hey, Wikipedia isn't therapy. Guys, thank you so much. Go sign up right now.
It is just as gay, though.
It is. RevengeOfTheSys.locals.com. $7 a month. Tomorrow's show, Friday show. Go sign up. Help us out. You guys have been great so far, helping us after Patreon completely screwed us. So thank you. Mersh Nightwave.
Tonight, 10 p.m. Nightwave Radio.
Pessy, you're next.
Yes, sir.
He's rating himself now, and Virgie, you'll be on.
Yeah, maybe even in just a minute.
All right. He might be, maybe. Who knows? Okay, bye.
Bing.